And President Trump declaring the State of the Union strong. In a historic and wide-ranging address, he highlights everything from securing the border to bringing faith back to American life. We now go live to NTD's Washington correspondent Mari Otsu at the White House. Mari, good evening. You were at the Capitol last night covering President's address. What were some of the key highlights and moments of bipartisan unity we saw?
Sure. Hey, Jack. Good evening. That's right. President Trump last night breaking the record for the longest State of the Union address in history, clocking in at just under an hour and 48 minutes. And a big focus of his address was his administration's policies on immigration and crime. That's as the president is calling on the immediate and full restoration of all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. The president is also calling on Congress to pass what he says he'll call the Delilah Law. That's a law banning all states from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal immigrants. And that law is named after a little girl who was present in the audience last night named Delilah Coleman, who miraculously survived some critical injuries sustained from a car crash caused by illegal immigrant driving a trailer. Take a look.
Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
And President Trump is also honoring and vowing justice for Anna Zarutska. That's the mother of 23-year-old Irina Zarutska, the Ukrainian refugee who was fatally stabbed in a North Carolina light rail train last August. That killing attracting a lot of criticism over why the suspect was on the street despite 14 prior criminal arrests. Take a look.
She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal, set free to kill in America, came in through open borders. Mrs. Zarutska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina. How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there.
Meanwhile, Jack, a historically unprecedented number of Democratic lawmakers boycotted President Trump's address last night, actually north of 70. There were also counter addresses planned for the same time as President Trump's speech, including one on the National Mall called People's State of the Union, and there was one at the National Press Club called State of the Swamp. And House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries told Democratic lawmakers who did attend to silently defy the president's remarks, although some representatives there were vocal about their dissent, including Representative Ilhan Omar and Representative Rashida Tlaib, calling the president a liar and a murderer during the part of his speech on immigration. And Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger gave the official Democratic Party rebuttal, criticizing President Trump's immigration policy. Take a look.
Our president told us tonight that we are safer because these agents arrest mothers and detain children. Think about that. Our broken immigration system is something to be fixed, not an excuse for unaccountable agents to terrorize our communities.
But, Jack, there were also a couple moments of bipartisan unity last night, including one when President Trump called for an end to political violence against other fellow citizens. He called then for his special guest, Erica Kirk, that's the widow of assassinated conservative activist Charlie Kirk, to stand, also celebrating the fact that he has, quote, brought faith back to American life. And another rare moment of bipartisan standing ovation actually was right at the top of President Trump's address when he welcomed Team USA, the men's U.S. hockey team, into the chamber. Take a look.
And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much.
And right after that, President Trump's announcing that he'll award the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Team USA hockey goalie Connor Hellebuyck. Connor Hellebuyck scored 51 saves over the weekend, many of them spectacular during the U.S.'s victory over Canada, the first gold medal win since the 1980 Miracle on Ice. And President Trump also announced that the women's hockey team will visit the White House, although they could not attend last night due to a scheduling conflict. Back to you.
Lots of great takeaways from that State of the Union on the 250th anniversary of America's founding. Mari, thank you.